Let's talk about how to set up your environment to record your online course videos that look and sound professional. In part one of this video series, I went behind the scenes and talked about the equipment that you need to use to record your videos. So be sure to check it out if you're not sure about your equipment. Once you have the right recording equipment, the next part is making sure the environment you're recording in is optimally set up. Let's start with the obvious one. You want to record in a very quiet room. Microphones have come a long way, they're very sensitive, and you can always bet that they're picking up much more than you think. Your roommates talking, family members watching TV, toilets flushing, the mics will record it all, and your students will hear it loud and clear. So either get as far away from these things as possible or ask everyone to be quiet during your recording times. Same goes for outside noise. So shut all the windows and doors, and in general, try to stay away from any outside windows entirely, because it's unlikely that your next door neighbor is going to agree not to cut his grass while you're recording, which happens to me all the time. Stay far away from heat or air conditioning units, and if possible, turn them off at the thermostat while you're recording. Even inexpensive mics will pick up that humming noise, and it'll be extremely irritating for people who are listening or watching your videos. Next, keep the background simple and light. Clutter or too many objects in your background makes it hard for your students to pay attention to you or focus on what you're saying. So try to cover or remove overly distracting objects. The wall or screen behind you should be as light as possible. But if you have no choice but to shoot on a dark background, make sure you have a bright, consistent 3-point lighting. There's a link to that lighting below. Always record in the same spot at the same time of the day, ideally in the same season. This is the best way to keep your video lighting and quality relatively consistent throughout your entire course content. Be sure to record with a camera at eye level. Don't angle your phone or camera too far up or too far down on your face. The result is a skewed perspective that will make you look strange and distorted. Never use the zoom function when shooting videos. Zooming in on a phone or a camera technically reduces the quality of the video, making it grainy or blurry. Instead of zooming, move the phone or camera closer to you to get the same effect. Be sure to frame your shot. Take the time to figure out where you stand in a shot and how much room you want to have off to the side in case that you want to have graphics or text or captions appear on the side of you. Light your shot. While you can certainly use incoming daylight from windows, it's a bad idea to depend on it. An inexpensive lighting setup like the lighting kit or ring light I recommend in the equipment assessment video guarantees that you always have enough light and ensures that your lighting is consistent every time you shoot your videos. Set and test your focus. Now on a smartphone, this isn't something that you have to worry about, but on a DSLR camera, you have to be sure the focus is correct, no matter what setting you're using. Most autofocus options on DSLR cameras these days are really good, but you want to do a test video anyways. What you want to do is jump in front of the camera, rehearse your movement, move around, however that you talk, and see how quickly the autofocus keeps up with you. If it blurs a lot, you may have to reduce your body movement when you're speaking. Keep the space above your head tight to the frame. To keep things looking professional and keep viewers focused on you, there shouldn't be a ton of dead space above your head in the final shot that you're creating. Just what looks like 3 inches or so to scale. Check your battery. Recording uses quite a bit of battery power and drains quickly on any device. So whether you use a smartphone or your video camera or your laptop, always make sure that you start with a fully charged battery. When possible, plug the device in so it doesn't die on you in the middle of your recording. And make sure you have a lot of card and memory space available on your recording device. You wouldn't be able to monitor this while you're recording, so make sure you have a lot of free space before you start recording. I'd say 32 gigabyte at minimum, more of course if you can do it. Otherwise, the device may fill up and turn off before you even finish your take. Definitely record a 120-second test video first before you do any course videos. and watch it on a laptop or a tablet with your earbuds in immediately after you record it. This is going to be your test video to make sure the audio sounds the way you want it, the lighting is good, and the background is what you want. You don't want to be in a situation where you've recorded, let's say, 30 videos and don't find out until they're all done that the audio is terrible or it drops out or everything's too dark or some other issue going on. Take the time to test this first video, tweak your settings, test again, and remember, you have to watch it on a large screen with your headphones in. Your phone will fool you in terms of actual video and audio quality, making it seem like it's better than it actually is. And of course, this is a great practice for you to get comfortable in front of the camera. So what you want to do, test, practice as much as you can. There's a link to this checklist below in the description area. Be sure to grab it so you can have this list in front of you to run through it before you start recording. Believe me when I tell you that by taking a few minutes to go through this list will save you countless hours of frustration and re-recording.